Imagine how narcissistic a generation would have to be to think that they are the hardest working generation and that everyone that came after them is just stupid and lazy and entitled. But then add on top of that the fact that the hardest working generation also was born to literally the best economic time period in all of human history. Your country won World War II, and now you are rewriting the rules of the global economy. And, you're reaping all the benefits of, being the dominant superpower. The money you saved has a lot of value. Your communities are trustworthy. Your economic opportunities are great. You could go in a career and work for 40 years and be rich by the end of it. This is a time where a 9 to 5 is actually a good decision. Your company actually cares about you and they don't just see you as a cog in a machine. And they're not going to just replace you with an H-1B because they're cheaper. You could throw a dart at any job, any industry, and you'd probably have a good chance of making a ton of money. Even if you were just lazy, you could buy a house and then, 50 years later, it's worth millions of dollars. But imagine being that generation and then voting in a bunch of utopian, crazy policies and then basically taking the civilization you had and then, flushing it down the sink, and then having the audacity to say that the younger generations are lazy and entitled. In their defense, they didn't have the internet and they got most of their information from cable news. So, maybe we can't blame them.